Hello, you beautiful souls. I'm Terry Lee, pure visionary, psychic medium, and I am back. I am back, everyone. I so appreciate all of you being here, and I was a little rushed towards the end of getting ready because I realized I forgot to charge my mouse. So if something bizarre happens, I have 16%, and I hope it will get through the show. There's always something before a show. I have a dedication prayer and I come and I sit down. There's always something that encourages me to stop and take that deep breath and know that everything's going to be all right. It's been such an exciting few days. I was able to go away for a vacation in a beautiful place right on the river with a large hot springs pool by my side. I could enjoy every day, walk my dog, spend time with my husband, spend time thinking and meditating on how beautiful and wonderful life is. You know, it's important. And sometimes I feel driven like, well, I should be doing this many shows a week, and I should be doing this, and I should be doing that. And then Spirit always reminds me, Master Jesus went into the desert. Buddha sat under the tree. It's so important to take that time and let go of everything and just be. And beautiful things and messages come to us sometimes when we're recharged. I see everybody coming into the live chat, and I appreciate it so very much. And I have to mention, I've discovered a weird thing that's happening with StreamYard. I'm going to report it, but I finally noticed that it's happening in a certain order. I will tune in before the show starts. Excuse me. Fall allergies. Before the show starts, and I will see questions and comments in the live chat. And I'm like, okay, great. Paul Freet's here. He's going to a haunted house or something. And I'm very excited. Then I go do my opening. And when I pop back into the live stream, I'm missing comments and questions. I don't know what happens, but it's I've verified it now. It's happened to me about 2 or 3 times. So if you had a comment in the live chat before the show that you would like to re-enter, I would be happy to not only read it, but also star if you have a question. So, so let's get on with it, shall we? I got back from this amazing vacation with my beloved husband and my 2 dogs that I adore. They keep me alive, full of life. Wonderful adventures, beautiful scenery, the mountains. It's my extreme joy to travel in this beautiful place. Well, when we got back, of course, there was plenty to do, right? Lots of chores and things to do, put everything back in place, get ready, because tomorrow night, winter is coming. It's the way it happens in Idaho sometimes. We've been in the 70s, and our low tomorrow night is going to be below freezing. So plenty of chores and things to do. But in the evening, we relax, and we happen to tune in to, and I must say, on this trip, I got many beautiful messages from Spirit. And I happened to tune in to something, and please forgive me if I'm wrong. It might have been on Netflix, or it might have just been on cable channel, might have been on History Channel. It was the story of the Salem witch trials. Now, normally, I figured I had a pretty good knowledge of what happened there, and we need to revisit that, right? We don't want to only think about that. But for some reason, we watched it. So, and as I'm watching this show, I get this really eerie feeling. The show starts with, and I'll try to do this as briefly as I can. The show starts with the history of Salem and the story of how this all started. Children began to have pain and screaming, and the doctors came in. They didn't know what was causing it. It must be something supernatural because, as we know, doctors know everything, right? And as I listened to the symptoms, I thought, yeah, it sounds like some kind of poisoning to me, like they got into something or ate something that was causing this. But however, because it had to be something supernatural, whispers of witches began to be whispered amongst the villagers. And then there was a new minister there seeking power, seeking to be the leader of this community, who began himself to push this theory that there were witches. There's witches in the village. There must be more than one. We need to seek these witches out. We need to have hearings. I will bring in a board of gentlemen to review these things. And of course, so the first woman that was accused was an indigenous woman, a sweet woman who hadn't done a thing. But because she was different, she was singled out. So these men bring her in. Now, we've seen things these days that prove that even if you're innocent, if you're harassed enough and put in a forceful position, surrounded by these powerful suggestions that we know you did it, we know you're behind this now, who's in it with you? And this is how it started. And a perfectly innocent person felt the need to point their finger at someone, even though they knew that person was perfectly innocent. And so the web of all of this grew. Witches, we've got to do something about the witches. We've got to get rid of these witches. And sadly, people were tortured into admitting that they were witches and then ended up dying. Many of their lives were not saved. Some spent their whole lives in prison before this all got solved. But as I'm watching this, I am realizing this has been going on for centuries. This hypnotic effect that can happen among people, where they start to see things differently, and then they start to believe these things. And of course, the children who were told that it was probably witches, they began pointing fingers as well. This false belief, and I went, wow. And then I began to realize, Nazi Germany, the horrible things that happened. So many cases, so many stories in the history of man. And I realized this is a powerful, powerful time we're living in. And my guides have been telling me that for some time. I see all these beautiful questions over here. So I'm going to pause in this story for just a minute because I have more to say. Be patient with me. And just say hi to everybody. Thank you, Paul. Nice to see you. I believe I saw your comment about going to a house with ghosts. Just know that you're safe and enjoy yourself. Hi, Diane G. Mousy, hi. Okay, T. Lynn. Oh, yes, thank you, T. Lynn. It is kind of hard to combat, but I was excited to share some things with you, and that feeling of being recharged is a powerful thing. Okay, Shannon Lee. Yes, I'm getting your question started right now. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, I love to read about love, Stephanie. I'll be with you in a little while here. And Stephanie Checo. I have yours as well. Okay. Yeah. Paul says, yes, I will be okay. All right. Brandon, CICC3T. Thank you for re-entering your question. I'll try to get that into StreamYard and find out what that glitch is all about. Okay. The comments just disappeared. Stephanie Checo says, because time has passed since they were entered. Possibly, because when I finally got my mouse charged enough to wear fingers crossed, I hope we get through this show, right? I noticed that when I came in, and then when I switched screens and came back, that's when everything disappeared. Okay, thank you, Stephanie Checo. I appreciate that. Okay. So Paul is restating for the rest of you who didn't see his comment that he is going on a ghost hunting at the Sayer Mansion in Pennsylvania. Overnight staying in Mr. Sayer's room. Go back and tell us all about that, please. We'd love to hear what happens. Hi, Garnet. Beautiful to see you with us again. Oh, and it's your first time. Awesome. Anybody else out there, speak up. have you ever had an experience where you've gone into an area and suddenly been greeted by a presence that has passed into the other realm? We should have a show on that. I have a few stories myself. Beautiful. All right. Oh, now see, I have your question. Thank you for all bearing with me while I catch up with my questions. Okay. And we're going to Emily Lorenz Bradley. Hi, thanks for joining us. And I have your question. Sharon O'Brien. Ooh, Sharon, I can't wait to read that question. That looks great. Wow. Okay. And Garnet is commenting. Is that the comment on the children? Maybe it was rye fungus in the bread. It definitely appeared to me at the time. And it's funny, you think you know the story about everything that happened, but this is the first time I've kind of delved into it because I've always thought it was so horrible. I kind of didn't want to know. But now it makes perfect sense to me. And it makes sense to me about what we're seeing today in our society and in our world. And we'll talk about that a little more. Okay. And Amy Harris says, hello, beautiful people. Thank you for sending your love and light, Amy. Thank you. Okay, I'm still catching up. This is great. Oh, Emily Lorenz Bradley. I'll put this up. Oh, there we go. Saw a full body apparition cross the street. That must have been very exciting. And it happens. It happens. Yeah. Okay. Bobby L., I have your question. Okay, so I'm going to take a sip of tea. As I said, I have seasonal allergies, and so I might be a little bit sniffy and croupy today, but I'm very excited to be sharing with you. I don't know if you read my description, and normally I do not read on politics. But guys began speaking to me about this shortly after I watched this series, and they said they were pointing out to me something that has been happening for eons. And because oftentimes we see people who believe things are real that we know, and we can prove that they're not real. But it's important, I think what they were pointing out to me too, is that it's important to love and understand people who feel this way right now. So the guides gave me permission. I don't really want to talk about personalities because I don't know if you were watching the show when I explained at the beginning of the year, asked about what was going to happen in 2024. One of the things they told me was that if events happening on the planet were going to overshadow more and more of what was happening, and that mankind would have an awakening to this, that it would be so large that it can't be ignored. And we're seeing that happening right now. And when I asked them about the election coming up and politics, and they showed me the characters shrinking, literally saw a vision of them shrinking. And they were saying, this is not what you need to put your focus on. The focus is the time of the awakening of the consciousness of mankind. And believe me, I've been praying for a long time for mankind to become enlightened. I felt like it's important to me to keep that energy and that faith and that light up, that we can all be enlightened to a better way. And I believe this time is coming now. So that's part of what's going on. And that's kind of the reason why I don't want to discuss personality so much, but just the consciousness of man is changing. We've gone so many centuries in trusting our logic and our reason and what we know to be true, which has been broken many times. And now we're having so many revelations and so many explorations into the universe. It used to be that mankind thought that, not only were we the only ones in the universe, but we are the star of the universe, that we are greater than anything that could exist anywhere in the universe. So there can't be any other beings in the universe. It's just us. You know what I'm talking about. It's changing. It's changing. Those old ideas are being changed. And I believe that we're being led to join together in love and faith and truth to help us get through this, because Mother Earth is our mother. And we have much to learn about living on this planet. It's important. That's why we're here. Okay. Oh, and then let's see. I'm looking because I saw a comment. Here we go. Stephanie says, yes, I heard that 2025 is going to be tough for the world, but at the same time, there's going to be a massive awakening for some people. It's happening. It's happening right now. So many of us are starting to understand. Now, after a few days after seeing this and getting these messages for the guides, I got this other feeling. As I was watching the events, the wars, the politics, the division, these things that are just clashing at such a fevered pace right now. And it occurred to me, being a young child who was raised in the church, this sounds like Armageddon. This sounds like the end of the world. I'm curious, and the guides encouraged me, go through the different beliefs, go through the different stories, and find the common thread that comes through. I appreciate and understand the value of each and every, not only religion, but ideals and ideas that have come through the centuries to us, because I believe that they were gifted to us. So I found a wonderful Native American gentleman who I revisited what their legends and their stories are, and many ways that they differ from what's in the Bible. But there is still that core that ties all of us together, and that is we are destined to become enlightened, and we are children of this planet. And for so long, man has thought he could master the planet. We're smart enough to figure this all out. And the notes I made when I was studying all this was, let's see if I can find that. You cannot separate yourself from the earth. Man cannot master the earth. You are of the earth, and she is your mother. The earth is alive. She is alive. This is how you learn true humility from honoring and knowing and working with and for Mother Earth and your fellow man. I just kind of got that little channeled writing bit after I got through going through some of that and reading about some of the other theologies, and we'll talk about that sometime because I see time is passing. I just had to share it with you because I want you all to understand these are very exciting days we're living in, and we are eternal souls, old souls, many of us, and we've come here with a purpose. And the purpose is to uplift each other and to engage each other and to receive messages to share with each other as we go into this enlightenment of mankind. It's a beautiful thing. And I know to some it looks scary, but we are the ones who are here to uphold the light, walk in faith, and whatever it is, no matter what place you're in, no matter what you do, if you're a CEO, if you work at a grocery store, if you work at a daycare, if you lead a group of, let's say, people interested in spiritual things, if you are a dog caretaker, I mean, we all are here with a purpose at this time, and we know how to serve each other if we really just stop and think about how important it is to serve each other at this time and love. And we're going to go through some crazy things. I'm not going to lie, but we're the ones who are here to uphold the light and help other people go through this and help them to understand that this is really, it's not the end of time. It's the end of the old ways and the beginning of new ways. Okay, I'm done. Very exciting time. Very exciting time. Okay, so T-Lynn, I have your question. I have a couple more questions, and then I'm probably at the limit. Nature girl. Oh, how lovely. Yes, you can have a message from your spirit guides. Okay. Oh, T-Lynn has a comment. Let's see. T-Lynn comments. We're all here to share with each other. That is basic message I heard from a channeler. The worldwide government chaos is necessary to wake humanity to what we are facing if we don't rise up and change it. There you go. That message is coming to us in so many ways. And what I experienced going through watching that old Salem witch trial thing and coming forward was a reminder to me that everything that I see and go, what? That's my opportunity to send love and light to that person, right? Ask for people to become enlightened. Surround them with love and light. Don't judge. We're not here to judge each other. We're here to uplift each other. Okay? Oh my goodness. We're just all sharing, and I love that. Ah, yes, Stephanie. Stephanie Checo says, right at T-Lynn, I think we need to go through all of that. That was a first awakening during the pandemic situation. I believe you, and I agree. It stopped everything. It kind of, if you were paying attention, it made you see how small we really are. And yet we're great, but how small our ideas and organizations of man controlling things really is. It's our spirit. It's our destiny to become enlightened and learn how to manifest, share, love, and educate. Beautiful. I keep saying I'm done. I'm going to be done. Here we go. Oh, I was just so excited to come and be with you all. And this is the other thing. I heard a beautiful message from Cryon. I'll try to post that in my community page for you all to go and share, because it talks about the circle of all of us and our different talents and how we uphold each other, especially at this time. We may do more than one thing. We may do only one thing, but we're all supporting each other. And certainly you're all here today, and I feel your energy, and I send you my love. Okay. I do not choose, just so you know, I haven't mentioned that. I do not choose things in the order that I started them. Obviously, some people had some questions that didn't get in the star area. So what I do is I try to follow spirit. I try to read as many as I can, but in each reading, even though it's a mini reading, I try to channel through the messages that those who receive answers to their questions need. So I love you all, and we'll get to it. Excuse me once again. Okay, this one's jumping out at me right now. Emily Lorenz Brantley. May I have guidance on how to heal from my past? I love it. I love it. The first thing I'm going to do is grab my labradorite, and I'm going to just kind of dive into your energy a little bit. I've had personal experience with this, so I will share afterwards, but what I want to give you, my mind aside, and give you the message from your guides on this. Okay? So the first thing I'm getting is a beautiful dark pink. This is what the guides give me as a message to send you their deep and tender love. The love that we have surrounding us is greater than you can ever imagine. You come from love, and so it is that you will return to love, and you are love in this present point in time. We are here to encourage you in your desire to seek and to learn, in your desire to understand the path that you chose for this lifetime before you came to the planet. Know this, that we supported you and designed this with you in love. That everyone you touched, that everyone you influenced, that everyone who was around you and influenced you, everyone in this life path, even a stranger you meet on the street that gives you a smile, is designed in a specific journey that yes, your soul desired to grow and expand and be in the beautiful place exactly where you are right now. When you look back at your life, look back in love and understanding, reshape, regrow, harvest the message that was there for you. There was a message when you broke away. There was a message when you stood up. There was a message when you felt pain. And then you felt the value of your soul, and you felt us around you, healing you, guiding you, loving you. You were made to be aware. And this is so important that you understand your importance in this lifetime now. We stand behind you, and we stand ready. When you ask for higher consciousness and understanding of things, we will give you the answer you seek, and you will blossom, and you will benefit from it. It may be a feeling in your soul. It may be a whisper in your ear. It may be a book. It may be a flower. You will know when you ask, you receive the message, it will come to you. We are with you. Very strong soul. You've been through so much, and we've been with you, and will continue to be with you. Look back and know how beautiful and strong that you are. And you are the person you are today because of your past. Ooh. Wow. Emily, I first of all forgot to go on the live chat. Let me know what you think about that. It's pain. Oh, honey, I know. I've gone through pain myself. I took a journey at my guide's behest back into my past, into a lot of the things that I ran from just to get far, far away. And there was a time when they walked me through that past, and they showed me, much as what they said to you, how that became a part of something I knew and grew from. And they made me aware of how I grew from that. In a sense, it is the ability to heal your past. In a sense, it is. And it's your journey to take. And I'm so happy that you're asking this, though, because obviously your soul is maybe nudging you, their guides may be nudging you, that it's time to review that. And sometimes it's stuff you just let go. You just let go. I survived that. Yeah, that person burned me, or that experience was horrifying. I survived that, and I came through that. How? With the help of my guides and my angels and the strength of my own very powerful soul. I hope that helped you, dear. I hope that blessed you. Okay. All right. Hi, Bora Bora 333. Everybody out there is showing you support, Emily. And we send you love. And maybe take it in little snippets, but try to take that journey your guides have encouraged you to do. And when you ask for revelations on it, they will give it to you, just as they said. Blessings to you, dear. Okay, good first question. I used to hear that from people saying, oh, I healed my past. I'm like, I did that for years. Like, yeah, sure. And then I experienced it. And it was powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Okay. And I forgot to say hi to Butterfly Kisses Healing. Hello, dear. So happy to see you joining us. Okay. And I've got your question, Eleanor, and I have your question, Fatima. I am probably going to stop collecting questions here in a minute, but we'll see. I also want to say, I forgot to say, before I'm guided to a question, I will ask if you're here. If you had to go feed your dog or answer the door and you weren't there, I will still keep your question on the board. So if you had to leave the chat and you're back, just say I'm back. And that way, if I've got your question up ready to read, then we'll read your question. Okay. Next question. Okay. All right. Garnet, you're saying you've been having trouble to get on the chat? Clarify that for me. I'll do a reading and then I'll come back to that. Okay, here we go. Where am I going? Sharon O'Brien. Sharon, are you here in the live chat? Just say I'm here so I can see that you are present in the chat. Okay. Sharon O'Brien. Come on down. Okay. All right. Sharon O'Brien, are you here? Yay, she's here. Okay, great. Sharon O'Brien asks, a week or so ago, I found a hawk feather in the living room. Oh. I believe the dog brought it in. A few days later, during a walk, I found another one. This might be from a younger bird. Is there a meaning? There most certainly is. Appreciate your question, Sharon. I can highly recommend Animal Speak by, I can't think of his name now, Ted something. It's the classic. It's actually out in my trailer right now because I haven't brought it in. Otherwise, I would show it to you. But it's the classic go-to Animal Speak. It is the classic go-to for messages. You're getting a message from a totem. Interestingly enough, Sharon, you and I are apparently sharing a totem. I had a red-tailed hawk come, and red-tailed hawks here, they're all around, but you don't see them in your backyard. They're out hunting in the fields, right? So a red-tailed hawk flew into my window, right outside my window, and just stared at me for a while. And I have a bunch of birds in my yard and a bunch of bird feeders in my window. And normally you move a little bit and they fly away. Well, that wasn't the case. This bird just stared at me. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went and got Ted Andrews. Thank you. I have a brain cell left. Ted Andrews book. And I looked it up. And it taught me powerful lessons. And then I did a little meditation. This hawk has come to me several times in many ways, but I too, one day, found a peregrine hawk, I believe it is, feather on my back porch. It was amazing. I'd never seen a feather like it. So I feel that I'm continually learning and being guided by this beautiful animal totem of mine. And it's just another way. It's another way that your own soul, that your guides and angels can give you messages to help you, to spur you on. Keep your eyes peeled and check out that book. I've got a new one I'm starting to read. I may end up recommending that one too. I'm just fascinated with it. And, you know, the indigenous people have known about things like this for a long time. So enjoy the journey, Sharon. Thank you for your question. Good one. Okay. Okay. I was saying, got to subscribe for a minute, had to go in and out. Subscribing took about 15 minutes once you got out of the show and could get back on. Well, there's something else apparently I might have to report. Thank you. You know, it's not a perfect system. So I appreciate you letting me know that, and I'll definitely look into it. I'm sorry about the hassle, but thank you for your commitment to being in the chat today, because you're a very important component. Thank you so much, Garnet. Okay, back to questions. Okay, here we go. Diane G. Sorry, Diane G, are you here? Sorry, I'm just jazzed up today. Diane G, are you with us? Okay, dear. Here we go. Diane wants to know, may I have a message from my friend and mentor, Hiroyuki? Give me a pronunciation correction on that, if you would. Hiroyuki? I felt him sit beside me when I was meditating the other week. How powerful. I'm getting chills just reading this. Thank you. Diane G, I'm going into the live, and I'll be watching the live chat. I greatly appreciate validation when I'm tuning in and allowing the soul to step in. Oh, good. Thank you. I pronounced it right. First thing I will do, Diane, is tune into your energy and connect with you. And then I will request into the spirit world to see if Hiroyuki is available and willing to come through and speak. Now, as I begin to describe what I'm getting, please just say, I validate that, I get that, that sounds like him, I resonate with that. Or you're out in left field, lady, and that's not right. You can say that too. It happens. Okay, Diane. Oh, okay. Oh, the first thing I'm getting from you is just, you are a loving soul. Diane, you're a beautiful soul. You've got a lot of love. You're the kind of soul that really looks deeper than a lot of people on the planet do into who someone is and what their vibration is and the importance of your interaction with them. So it's not a surprise you're reaching out today. That's what I'm just hearing. Okay, so okay, I'm just going to start putting this out there, and you tell me if it means anything. The first thing I saw was a grassy area, a garden area, and a concrete bench. This is a beautiful place. Okay, I'm hearing this is a place of meditation. There's like a little pond there. This could be a realm, perhaps, that you go to when you meditate. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling just beautiful canopy trees, this beautiful pond, and this concrete bench. Okay, I'm hearing laughter. It's a beautiful kind of laughter. It's almost giggling. Okay. I believe I've got, okay, so the soul is definitely stepping in. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, I'm getting chills. Okay, there you go. So yeah. I'm just going to spew it. Earlier that day, I felt you wondering. I felt you reaching out. You called me in. You called me in to be with you. And I'm so happy you did. I am so happy to enjoy this deep type of communication with you now, more than we ever had before, more than we ever dreamed we could have. I am wonderful. I am fine. I am exploring. So many things to explore and experience here. One of the things I am experiencing is the closeness I am to those who I love, to my family, to everyone. The love we experience here has no description, it has no bounds. And it's very much like what we've talked about in the past. If you can validate that, but very much like what we talked about in the past. As it turns out, our souls were just remembering. Your curiosity is amazing. Your power is growing every day. And I want you to know how many here are applauding you. We're cheering for you. We're rooting for you. I'm just feeling this just emotional happiness, great deal of happiness. He's talking about don't feel a moment of sadness. Don't feel a moment of loss. Because we are certainly more here with you than we were there. Sending you eternal love from soul to soul. Okay. Wow. Oh, how fascinating. Oh, how fascinating. Let me get this comment here. Diane says, he is a part of my soul family, and we spent many lifetimes together. Wow. Thank you for sharing that with us, Diane. What a powerful reading. Ooh, I definitely got chills. And staying where you were meditating, that's, thank you for that validation. It's very encouraging. Namaste, Diane G. Thank you so much. And you are very welcome. That was an honor to read for you. Okay, wow. I knew this was going to be a powerful show. I felt it in my bones. Okay, next question. We're being... Okay. I think I'm being led here. Stephanie, as I said, I love to read about love. What's coming towards me in love? Is there a new person? Oh, Stephanie girl. I'm going to start with this. In all the readings that I've done, it's very questions, very similar to yours. I always feel that message coming back through. What are you bringing to yourself? If you're seeking a new person, Who are you seeking? How are you manifesting this person? And what's this person like? Let's go in. I'm going to start with connecting to your energy, Stephanie. Let's just take a few minutes. Oh, also, okay, I'm watching for your comments, dear. Okay. Oh, getting chills, powerful chills. Okay. I'm connecting with your energy, and I'm connecting with the fact that I feel like you're growing, and your understanding of your soul, yourself, your journey, your mission, they're saying, is before you. Love is attracted by one who loves themselves. The energy you send out is the energy you receive. There is nothing that you must achieve in life to attract this love your heart is yearning for. First, you must look at Stephanie. Look at your whole life. Love yourself. Understand you came here for a great purpose. And yes, there is one who will be attracted to you when you simply radiate yourself. Simply radiate the beautiful, beautiful soul you are. It will help. It will help to meditate on this one you want to attract. It will help to feel yourself worthy of one who would appreciate you and love you and honor you and satisfy that longing in your heart. Take the challenge. It's right before you. Spend some time. Spend some meditation and focus. And I'm hearing the time is not far. Time is not far away. So that's a beautiful, beautiful message for you. I got chills again. It's so true, though. It really is so true. You know, you don't earn someone's love. You radiate your own love and attract that love. I've certainly learned that. You know, you don't have to become something else for someone to love you. That's not what you want. And you won't be satisfied with that ever. So take that challenge. That was a challenge from your guides, I believe, Stephanie. That's a challenge from your guides. And go for it. Believe it. Trust it. That's a powerful message. Believe it and trust it. All right, Stephanie. Thank you so much for your question. And, oh, good. Oh, beautiful. She says, oh, sorry. Sometimes the chat is moving and I click one thing and it's something else. The message about healing earlier really resonated with me. It's something that has affected me deeply. Oh, bless you, dear. Bless you. Well, that's so much. You know, when we have these, I call them sacred circles, gatherings together like we're doing now, the message can be for many people who are gathering together. And I think that kind of gave you a beautiful challenge and a beautiful message that's part of the challenge as well. Beautiful. She wants someone who's fun and thoughtful. Good for you. Keep thinking of those characteristics. Keep taking the challenge of loving yourself. And consider the fact that as you're walking down the street, as you're in the grocery store, as you meet someone new, radiate who you truly are. I love to read about love. That was fun. Okay, I'm going back into the chat or the start questions. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ellen R. Hi, so lovely to see you with us again, dear. May I have guidance or a message for the rest of the month? All right. And what a month it's going to be. It's almost over, but it's still coming strong, isn't it, dear? Okay. Mm-hmm. So when I tune in, your guides as well are sending this wave of pink tender love. Wow, it's they're speaking to me about the powerful journey that you are on indeed. And I'm getting this visual of someone, it reminds me of hiking in the Southwest and coming up just to a shelf. I mean, it's breathtaking, a breathtaking vista, and you're standing there. You've climbed so far, and still there is yet to go, and still you are learning more. Oh, I wish you could see this. Go look at some pictures of Moab in the Southwest, and they're just kind of giving me something I've experienced, and it's just breathtaking. You certainly are a very powerful soul. Very powerful soul. Okay, so a message for the rest of the month. Okay, I'm going to go to the cards, and I got to be honest with you. I was playing around with charging my mouse. I'm going to need to shuffle just a little. So let's see if we've got something we can share. I'm going to the live. Wow. I'm sorry. I wish you could see what I just saw. It was amazing. We all are certainly on a journey. There's no doubt of that. And collectively, we are all on a journey in so many ways. You have a circle of support that surrounds you, not only of your guides and angels, but the energies of each of us who uphold you in love and light. Okay, Eleanor, message for the rest of the month. Okay, first card. Now, for those of you who haven't watched the show very often, usually what I do is I'll draw 3 cards, then I'll ask the guides, I'll talk about the meanings. Cards have many meanings. We'll put those meanings together, and then I'll ask the guides for just a moment before I give you the final message to make sure I have it right. Okay? All right, first card. This is the Intuit deck. 6 of Cups. Oh, that's a beautiful card. That is a beautiful card. And the message there at the top is comforting connection. This card means the sweet things in life. Ooh, the treasured things in life. Shared moments, innocence. It can also mean meeting your soulmate. And it's also about tenderness, that tender kind of caring that we can develop and understand as we go through our journey. It's very close to the love of the Creator and all the guides and angels that surround us. Beautiful card. Ooh, nice beginning there. Okay, next card. 3 of Wands. I don't know if you guys can see the gold there, but that's the main meaning this particular deck has put at the top. Manifest your dreams. Oh, this is about manifesting. This is about big developments, big happenings in your life, whatever you're involved in right now. It's also about having progress, and the progress can be in work, love, life, health, the journey that you're on right now. There's going to be progress. It's also about travel for pleasure. As I spoke about at the beginning of this show, that's my favorite thing to do. Next card, dear Eleanor. We have the Six of Coins. Now, this is a very good card. This is a beautiful card. It's about being generous, but it's also about balance, giving and receiving. That is balance. You know, if you're just receiving and stashing all the wonderful things that are happening in your life, and you're not giving them back in some way, you're not getting the full benefit of the gifts that you've been given in your life. I'm not saying this about you. I'm telling you about the card. Look at that exact meaning in a moment. It's also about kindness. It's also about, let's see, you know, like I said, it's a give and take. It's about being valued, being appreciated to who you really are, the depths of who you really are. Now, guidance or a message for the rest of the month. Let me look back down, consult the guides, and see the meaning, how these cards interact with each other. And, okay. I'm just going to put this up. Ellen says, good messages for me. I've been wondering whether I will manifest my dreams. Well, you're exactly right. It is a good message for you. Now, let's go back, though, and say, this Six of Cups. Okay, all right. I don't know if you have a soulmate in your life right now. I'm feeling that very strongly. Either a soulmate or a person who is close to you in a soulful way. Could be a best friend. And I'm feeling strongly the soulmate. Let me know. Am I crazy if you already got one? Oh, renewed hope. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's the meaning I'm getting. Let me know if you already have a soulmate. That's not, but that's that card. Okay. Then, here we go. Guides. That's why I always ask the guides. You don't guess. Okay. The Three of Wands. Oh my gosh. Manifesting. And we've talked about this earlier in the show about manifesting that soulmate. Travel for pleasure is coming through awfully strong as well. Maybe you're going to meet somebody on a little trip or a little getaway or maybe a big getaway. Wow. That's amazing. And then the final card, generosity, balance, kindness, giving and receiving. I'm feeling like this card in a way is telling me that you've lived this life and you're about to reap your rewards. Know that you're worthy. I've been feeling that very strongly in my heart, Ellen. You are worthy. You are a beautiful Six of Cups kind of, or a Six of Coins kind of person. You are giving and receiving. You're a generous person. And this is all coming to you. Know that you're worthy. I am very excited for you, dear. These are really good cards. These are great cards. Wow. I hope that you enjoyed that reading, and it sounds like you have some validations, and that it makes me very happy because you are a beautiful soul. I get that every time I read for you. Oh, you're very welcome, Ellen. You're very welcome. Beautiful. Okay, we're moving on, folks. We are at the hour, but I'm steaming through. Okay, we're going to go a little bit longer. Got another question coming up here. I'm going to unstar this question. Okay, guys, where are we going? Okay. Okay. This is not, the guides are pushing me towards this question. It's not the kind of question that I would say, wow, well, I can really let you know if your dad will make it home from rehab. We're going to find out what they have to say about it. And of course, the way we find out is I'm going to talk to your guides. So, beautiful Bobby L. Are you in the live chat? Let's go see what we got. Bobby L., are you here? Happy to read your question for you. And as always, I have to state, I'm not a medical expert. So that comes into play. However, I can talk to your guides and find out what the story is. Bobby L., are you in the live chat? Okay, I'm going to give it just a few more minutes because, TikTok time is Time is going by. Okay, I'll take this opportunity to give you just another minute while I take a sip of tea. By the way, I'm enjoying seeing all of the live chat out there, how you're all talking to each other and supporting each other. Beautiful. Okay, it appears that Bobby L is not in the live chat at this moment, so I will keep that on the board, Bobby L. And if I don't catch you this time, hopefully you will watch the rerun of this show. I have a message about a show that I'm going to be on Friday, and you can ask your question again there. I'll watch for you. Okay, back to the star questions. Here we go. Okay, Fatima, you are a girl. It always amazes me how they just have questions jump up off the board. I'm like, oh, okay. We're going to be reading Fatima's question. Fatima, are you in the live chat? Oh, Bobby L's here. Okay. Okay. And Fatima, I will try to ask your question again if after I finish Bobby's. Because apparently Bobby's message was meant to be read. Now I have to find it. Bear with me. Here we go. Okay. Hello. Hello. I would love to know if my dad will make it home from rehab or if my guides have any messages for you. Okay, well, we're going to tune into your guides. I'll be back in the live here, Bobby L. And Fatima, you will be next. Your question is still on the board, and I'll be happy to read it. Okay. Okay. I'm getting some chills tuning into this. I feel like it's a very powerful question. I'm tuning into your energy, and I feel your great concern. I feel your great love. I'm getting the energy that you are a very strong person, and that when presented with a challenge, your guides are saying, you step up to the plate. You step up to the plate. We want you to know that we acknowledge this. Courage, faith, strength, and great love. We surround you. We honor your journey. I'm wondering, Bobby L., if you can give me your dad's name. I can't really read anybody without their permission, but I can read to the guys the events. We're specifically requesting information about Bobby L's father. Bobby L's father is in rehab. I just feel your desire, Bobby, to give him that personal, loving touch, care that he needs so much right now. Tom. Okay. I'm going to try to just kind of tune into your energy around his energy. Okay. Is this, can you answer some questions for me, please? Is this an internal situation? In other words, it's not like, a broken leg or a physical energy. This is an internal issue because I'm feeling this warmth in my body here. I'm feeling like, let me know about that, Tom. I'm feeling and hearing that your faith is of great service to him. Okay, she's saying yes, I'm correct. It's I'm feeling it right in here. Your faith is You're serving his soul. Your faith, your understanding is helping him get through this far more than you even realize. It's important that he realize that healing is available to him. They're kind of giving me the feeling, let me know if this is right, that he's feeling like he's done in, that this is it. And that you're giving him hope, you're giving him light, you're giving him energy. And that is entirely possible that he can be healed. And that there's so much more for him to experience. I have to interject at this point, you know, we all have our freedom of choice, and our life flows sometimes in the direction of energy and the power that we give it. However, what they're showing me is how powerful you are in this situation. And they're making a point of me saying to you, abolish fear, put it in the closet and lock the door. Say, put it in the closet and lock the door. Surround yourself with the thought of beautiful things, how joyful life is, how exhilarating it is, and send that energy to him. Send that hope and that faith and that light to Tom. You two are connected far more than you can even realize. And this is a huge, they're showing me and giving me the expression leaps and bounds. This is a real point of your soul's learning and growing in leaps and bounds during this situation. Okay. All right, girl. There you go. Know that your guides are giving you this message to let you know how powerful you are, but also to make you aware of the fact that it is fully and completely his freedom of choice, his will. However, how powerful you are in this situation. And the more you surround yourself with things that inspire you, with the love and the light that you know is within you, and you send that to him, the more powerful this situation will be. Blessings to you, Bobby L. Thank you so, so, so very much. And know that, as the guide said, you are very connected. And that's an amazing and beautiful thing. In fact, I'm kind of feeling like there may have been past lifetimes where you are connected in different ways. I'm just feeling a very powerful situation, kind of coursing as I'm talking, and channeling your guides, and they want you to know they're honoring your strength and your courage and your desire to help. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Bobby. Blessings to you. And I really appreciate and feel honored to answer that question for you. And feel that joy and love and hope and energy and send it on its way. You are very welcome, dear. Very welcome. Okay. Oof. There we go. Next question is Fatima. Where are you? Hey, there we go. Okay. Fatima Materials. Wonderful to have you with us today. It says, hello, Terry and everyone. Can I please have a message from my guides? My guides to guide me to be more productive. Anybody notice that the sound was a little low in the show? Nobody mentioned it. I just realized that I moved my mic and I did not move it back. Oh, this is fun. Hello, Terry and everyone. Can I please have a message from my guides to guide me to be more productive? You feel like you have no energy. That's what I'm taking that to say. And I'm looking back and thank you for reposting that. Appreciate it. Okay. So let me know. I'm sure you're still here, but there you okay. All right. Oh, that was a good trick, Terry. Okay. Ooh. Hmm. I'm being directed to shuffle the cards again. Usually when they ask me to do this, it's a specific type of message that might take more time, like in a longer reading, to get to, but the cards kind of help me get there faster. Fatima guides to guide me to be more productive. Fatima has no energy. Guides, can you give us direction on this? Okay. Here we go. Okay, shuffling for Fatima. Shuffling. Oop. Something popped out. If it pops out, it's in the reading. That's the rules. Here we go. Oh. Well now. This is the Intuit deck again. This is what popped out. The Nine of Swords. Let's see what this has to say about your situation. This is about losing hope, anxiety. It's about, it can be about nightmares, dark fears, worry, stress, or past psychological trauma. Okay. And as I said before, we're going to draw 3 cards and then I'll consult the guides. All right. Nine of Swords. What else we got here? 2 of Cups. A balancing act. A balancing act. It's about adapting. It's about it's juggling or 2 of Coins. Did I say cups? I'm sorry. 2 of Coins. It's about juggling, and the classic picture of it is someone juggling 2 things. It's about a back and forth of something, like maybe something spiritual, uh, maybe something that a decision that you're trying to make, and you're going back and forth in your mind about things. Let's see where this goes. Next card, King of Wands. Wow. Now, this King of Wands is about being a natural born leader. This could be somebody in your life. We'll consult the guides on that. This is a free thinker, a very charismatic person. This person is the King of Wands, creativity, and also a good knowledge of what's really going on in a situation. This could be somebody you know, or this could be your very characteristics. I'm going to draw one more card because this is interesting. I think I need one more. Here we go. The Hermit. Okay. And this is reversed. The reversed Hermit is a meaning of being self-absorbed. You can be paralyzed by fear. You may be feeling antisocial. You may be seeking isolation to prevent yourself from that feeling of fear that is coming upon you. It's also about feeling powerless. Okay, well, kind of see why they gave me these cards now. I'm going to, okay, Fatima, your comment is pass. Did you mean past? Okay. Um, Give me just a minute. I'm going to tune in. Obviously, your question is being validated in a way by this card, which saying that perhaps it's a loss of hope, which is surrounding you with fear and maybe some dark thoughts about. I'm hearing the opportunities available to you in your life. Please validate these, Fatima, if you would, please. Just say yes, no, I understand, or nah. Past trauma. Okay, dear. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Well, we're going to really work on this for you, okay? So they're saying, they're acknowledging this. This is what's happening right now. Now, this Two of Coins, I believe that this is a back and forth that you've experienced in your life. I think the guides are wanting you to know that you do have the capability of being adaptable. That maybe, and I'm feeling like you've had moments in your life where you've really made good progress from in leaving this trauma behind you, and you've been able to see achievements in your life that have really encouraged you as to like, I got this, but you feel like this is haunting you. This is haunting you. We've got this King of Wands. Okay. We've got this King of Wands, and please help me out with this one. I'm going to give it a minute. Is this someone you are, that's in your life, that's working with you, that may be trying to help you? Let me know if you've got someone with this kind of personality. This person is a free thinker, a very successful person, very creative. Let me know if there's someone like this in your life. I'm going to revisit this in a minute. And then what happens is with this Hermit, the Hermit card is about, okay, this is great reading. Okay, so let me know if there's someone like that in your life. This is, the Hermit is about looking in internal, soul searching. It's kind of a soul searching card. When it's reversed, it's being, you could be soul searching and then become paralyzed. Because you're saying it's a past trauma, on this particular past trauma. So it has, and oh, okay. They're giving me a visual of, it's almost like someone whose hands are cuffed. It's like you are trying to get back to that person that was making those advances, that was getting getting along so far, but for some reason this keeps coming back. And now, okay, so she says there is this King of Wands. I'm gonna see, can I tell? Is this like, okay, I'm getting three things, like a good friend, a coworker, or a lover, or maybe a past lover? Can you help me out with that? Okay, we got a yes on the past one. Whew, okay, this is an interesting reading. Thank you, everybody, for being so patient. This is the kind of thing we go through when we do like a full hour private reading, and we can go through so many subjects and just dive right in. Okay, so yes, can you describe this person that you're saying is the King of Wands? Let me know about that. Now, I'm going to set these cards aside for a minute, okay? And I'm just going to grab my labradorite now. And I want to talk to your guides about this. So many of us have been where you are. That's me / guides talking. But okay, so it's a friend. All right. Many of us have been where you are. Past traumas. In order for you to end this, to heal this, please understand that we invite you to work with us. We invite you to ask us to raise the level of your consciousness above the events, above the trauma, and let us show you the way. Let us surround you with light and the love that you truly deserve. We are here to tell you that, and we are here to invite you to ask us and look for the signs. You will have feelings in your heart. You will feel encouraged. You will feel love. You will be surrounded by our love and light. You will see signs. You will hear messages from many sources. When you ask, we will surround you with the answers and we will give you guidance. You are truly the one that you know you are. You've felt it. You've grown. You've seen the results. You know how it feels. You can let go and heal. You can rise above to the glorious life that you are truly worthy of. Okay, we've been sending you signs. We've been sending you help. You know, you feel it. And we are with you, even in the darkest night. We sit with you. But we encourage you now to raise your consciousness and look to the light. Look to the joy of the life that is yours. Look to the beauty of the earth. Look to the beauty of the souls that surround you. Look to the happiness and joy and fruitful future that is yours. And so it is. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that was quite interesting. And Fatima, I hope that helped. Let me know. She said she does have a friend that represents that King of Wands. I didn't get anything further on that, but I think that might be a validation of someone who could be a source of help for you. So consider all of those things, Fatima. You are truly worthy of the beautiful life that belongs to you. Okay. Whew. Wow, everybody. It's at an hour and a half, and what a show it's been, even without my mic. Oh my goodness. Can't believe it. Let's see. I'm going back to the live to see kind of what everybody's saying. Okay. Oh, Bobby L., what a sweetheart you are. Because sometimes I feel so silly. Like, how did I rushed into this thing worrying about my mouse when I didn't test my mic or even move it back. Bobby says, thank you. You sound great either way. That's very sweet. Oh, okay. My goodness, this has been quite the show. I'm watching the live. You guys let me know. And Heyoka Twin 1111, I see your question. I'm sorry. I'm going to probably have to go. But I am going to be on a show this Friday. I'll be hosting it. You can find out all the information about it if you don't remember on my community show page. But it'll be this Friday. It's at 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central, 2:30 Mountain, and 1:30 Pacific. It is the Psychic Triad, and we work so well together. And your question, and I'm looking at it. Dark Night of the Soul. Okay. I will remember your question. If you want to come to that show, I will watch for you and hang in there. We all go through the Dark Night of the Soul. We'll talk about that, and I'll be happy to do a reading for you. Okay. And hi, Aisha. Sharif, welcome to the show. Sorry that you just got here. Please try to watch the rerun. And I want to make a comment that if you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. It really helps the algorithms. It helps me. It encourages me too. and and it helps our channel grow. And it's amazing group of people. Let me tell you, I'm just so honored to be with you all each time that we have a show. So you can book a full private reading with me uh, at Pure Visionary Psychic Medium at purevisionarypsychic.com. And as you can tell, it's time for me to go. I can't even read my own banner. I just had so much energy at the beginning of the show to get that across to you. And I want to talk to you about it more often. Maybe I'll try to do some recorded shows, but I'm just getting so many downloads lately. They're so powerful. And especially this download about the times that we're in right now and how we're going to write it out. We're going to write it out in power and strength, and we're going to help many, many people understand what's happening right now. And it's so encouraging because we are many and we all came here for this purpose. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this banner down and I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. And once again, I just want to thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. You're all so wonderful, and I can just feel it every time we're all on the show together. Okay, so all right. Yes, Diane G, the veil is thin and we're getting more downloads. Many downloads. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's get together again. I'll be here also every Wednesday, unless I put it on my community page that I can't make it. I read live every Wednesday at let's see, 5 Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, 2 Pacific, and it is my deep joy. I have some guests coming on in the future. I'm excited about this. I've kind of settled down from my summer vacation activity. I'm ready to get back to work, and it looks like the guys have got a lot for me to do. So I'm going to end this show the way I always end it, because the guides told me how important it is that we understand this every moment of every day, no matter what's happening around you. Know that you are loved beyond measure. Goodbye, everyone. Namaste.